Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for standing by. Welcome to today's event, which is sponsored by ReadyTalk and brought to you by Marketing Profs. We're going to hear a presentation today entitled Integrating Webinars into Your Marketing. Make your next event the centerpiece of an end-to-end campaign. Our presenter is Chen, Senior Marketing Operations Manager from Rally Software, joining us to share their insight on the topic. Lisa is responsible for lead and customer nurturing programs, data quality, best practices, campaign optimization, and closed-loop reporting. And most recently, Lisa won 2011 Marquee Award for Best Nurturing Campaign from Eloqua. A couple of housekeeping items before we get started. During the presentation, all participants will be in a listen-only mode. However, we encourage your questions or comments at any time through the chat feature located at the lower left of your screen. We will leave plenty of time at the end to queue all of your questions up for the speaker after the presentation. As a reminder, this web seminar is being recorded today, Tuesday, November 8th, 2011, and you will all receive a link to the recording later on in the post-event email. With that being said, I would like to now hand things over to Chen.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And thank you, everyone, for joining me today and taking some time out of, I'm sure, your very busy schedules. I wanted to just talk about the goal of this webinar, and it's really to walk you through the definition of an integrated campaign and understand the benefits of an integrated campaign and how it can really help you take your marketing organization to the next level. So I encourage tweeting. Feel free to tweet. That's my Twitter handle, as well as ReadyTalks, Marketing Prof, the hashtag #RTWebinar. So feel free to tweet if you hear anything that is of interest today. And I wanted to give you a little bit of background on who Rally Software is. So we were founded in 2002, and we're located in beautiful Boulder, Colorado, and that's actually what it looks like. It's really stunning, except when it snows, and then it's beautiful and white. And we've been rated outside magazines one of the best places to work for, and several other places as well. And I can really attest to that. It's such an incredible place to work. It's so collaborative, and I feel very lucky to work here. We are a leader in the Agile ALM space, and basically what that means is we offer a software program that enables other organizations to develop their own software using Agile methodologies. So we are also rated the highest on the Forrester Wave by Forrester Analysts for Agile ALM tooling, and we're a trusted member of the Agile community, Agile University. We have a bunch of Agile coaches out there helping organizations make that cultural shift to Agile. We have over 9,700 customers, and these are just some of the logos. Hopefully some of you may even be on this call with us today. And we support 126,000 projects with 112,000 users in 101 different countries. So we're doing some pretty cool stuff. Okay, enough about Rally. What I really want to talk about today is the fact that not every marketer actually creates integrated campaigns. And what that means is we frequently focus on one piece of the puzzle. So a webinar, for example. We may have just one webinar, one field event, maybe where we put a white paper on a third-party ad channel, but they're very discrete campaigns. They don't all have one theme, one message. And so what we really need to do as marketers is focus. And we need to change the way we operate and the way we plan and the way we execute. And I can honestly say webinars are one of the most important part of Rally Software's marketing efforts, and maybe even the most important part. But we also have to start thinking about how can we leverage the webinars and the content and do more with them. A lot of marketers, including ourselves here at Rally, we're guilty of this, would do a lot of little things. So we would have one webinar based on a bread and butter type topic, or we would go and do a drip track on a vertical, or we would go and do something else, because we're trying to help meet all of those one-off requests from sales. But what ends up happening is we're losing impact and we're losing velocity, which I'll talk about a little bit more. But getting focused helps you, focusing on less campaigns helps you increase that impact into the marketplace and increase the velocity by just leveraging one integrated campaign. A marketing team that stays in context that has the same message, the same content over a period of time. That's what's really valuable, and same for the sales organization. So are your campaigns a one-hit wonder? A lot of marketers produce one-hit wonders. The group Los Del Rio, which created the hit Macarena, is an example of that. They were #1 for 14 weeks. They were on the top 100 charts for over 60 weeks. It was record-breaking, but that's all they're known for, that one thing. And it was good. Everyone knows the Macarena. But the problem is you may be doing this at your organization as well, creating these one-hits. Maybe you run a webinar that really resonated with your target audience. You had high attendance and conversion rates. People loved the content. But is that all you did? Did you stop after that? Did you do anything else with that awesome content? If not, you may have created a one-hit. So while the Macarena was good, Michael Jackson, for example, was great. He was able to get his message across in multiple channels through music, movies, merchandise, shows, and everyone really got it. And to me, an integrated campaign is an ongoing series of campaigns with an orchestrated series of communications around a particular theme. So really, if you think about it, integrated campaigns are around us every day, especially in the B2C world. Think about Disney. When they put out a movie, they don't just put out a movie, they put out merchandise and posters and all this other stuff. Same with sports franchises. They build an entire empire around them. So today we'll really be talking about how do we move away from being a one-hit wonder like the Macarena to making it a series of campaigns like Michael Jackson that's going to help increase engagement and really get you to a better ROI. So here's just the definition, my definition of an integrated campaign. It's a sequence of individual, coordinated market events that share a common audience profile and messaging theme. So each one of these campaigns or touch may have different objectives such as prospecting, nurturing, landing, or expanding. But the overall goal of an integrated campaign is to really move a company from awareness to close. So guide them through your funnel. Really help them get into the funnel and then take them all the way to landing and closing. So I just want to ask a quick polling question based on that definition of an integrated campaign, individual coordinated market events. Based on that, how do you design your campaigns? They're a one-hit wonder, they're integrated, maybe they're somewhere in the middle. How are you guys currently handling your campaigns and designing your campaigns? I'm just going to give everybody a moment to log in their votes. I'm seeing some very interesting results here I'd love to share. So not surprising, the majority of you guys say that you're somewhere in the middle. Some are producing one-hits and some are actually pretty integrated. So that's not surprising at all. It can be really hard to do. So what makes a campaign integrated? I like to think of them as my campaign ABCs. Audience, business objectives, and then the content and message.